Welcome in, everybody. Hey, is my mic on? Just checking because that's embarrassing. Welcome in. It's Sunday morning. It's 11 a.m. and look, I'm on time. Just had to do a mic check because, that always sucks when that happens. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday. It's the first Sunday of October that I've been live. So I go live and I dress up when I'm live, not all the time, for Halloween all October. So everybody give you a few minutes to get clicked in, but I hope you've had a good day. I even got my blue cup out today. So I'm going to get the whipped cream started up while y'all get in here because it's just whipped cream. I'm making a quick whipped cream to go with the Jell-O that I already have partially setting in the fridge. So I did a blueberry Jell-O because that's what I had on hand. So I'm going to do about 2 cups worth of whipped cream, which should be about 16 ounces. I need 8 ounces for my whipped Jell-O, and I need the extra for just whatever. So welcome in, everybody. I'll give you a few minutes to get in, but I'm going to get started either way. But I'm just making a quick whipped cream and chilling out here in my kitchen. I hope you're having a great day. I see Big Daddy Cupcakes over there liking my stuff. Thank you. Thanks, Big Daddy. Welcome into the first Sunday here in October that I've done on YouTube. And I dress up when I'm going live. So that's what I'm doing today and probably every Sunday through October, the plan. So right now I just have, hi Ariel, how are you? We're going to start with some whipped cream. Here I am. So I'm going to get that whipping. Excuse me. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you have a beverage and you're sitting back relaxing wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Welcome in, Terry. Hi, Terry. Sorry, all of a sudden I got a tickle. So I'm starting with about 16 ounces of whipped cream I'm making up. Basically, if you want 8 ounces of whipped cream, like a tub that you would buy, it's 1 cup of heavy cream. But I need 8 ounces for my Jell-O mix as well as for some topping. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to see you today. How are you? I am starting with this Jell-O. I already did a blueberry Jell-O. And I did 1 cup of hot water, mixed the Jell-O in really well, the packet, and then added the cold. And now it's over here in the fridge. I want to let it get to cool and just partially set before I add in 8 ounces of whipped cream. That's my plan. So I'm getting whipped cream going. We're going to go a little faster. Let the shaking begin. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I'm Shannon. This is my kitchen. I live in Oregon. My channel is Oregon Family Cooking. I go live for Brunch with Shannon every Sunday here on YouTube. You can also find me every other night, 5:30 p.m. Pacific time over on TT. Same name over there, Oregon Family Cooking. So I needed 8 ounces and then some more. So I did 2 cups of heavy cream. It starts about, it's almost there, but not quite. Then you add in powdered sugar. Now, most recipes say 1 cup heavy cream and 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar. But if you like it sweeter, it's okay to add more powdered sugar. So I'm going to add maybe a tablespoon more. And that's totally up to you. You could add no powdered sugar, but then it's really going to not taste, it's going to taste like it's pretty blah. A little sweet. And then some vanilla at the end here. So my Jell-O has been in my fridge. Oh, we can pull it out. It's been in there about 30 minutes. And I'll show you what we got. Don't make butter, just make whipped cream. Welcome in, everybody. How are you today? I'm Shannon. We're starting out with this Jell-O because it's going to set. This in the bowl was a 6-ounce box of any flavor you could do, but today I did the berry blue because I had it. I don't know why. And then I put a cup of boiling water mixed in the packet, and then added a cup of cold water. And then I put it in the fridge for about 30 minutes. You don't want it to set, you just want it to cool down. Success. I'm going to add in a little bit of vanilla now. It's usually about a teaspoon per cup of heavy cream, or 8 ounces, which you end up making. Almost there. If I turned around and came back, it'd be butter. But if I just stand here and watch, it will just be whipped cream. So be patient. That's the bottom line. Thank you for coming in today. More coffee. Okay. I'm going to actually use this bowl to mix it, because you really want to mix your Jell-O and your whipped cream pretty well together. I did it with a hand whisk in my hand mixer as well, but this is out. We're using it. But I only need half of the whipped cream, because you're only adding in an 8-ounce tub. I made 16 ounces because we need more in our lives. But we need a bowl to put that in. I move this out of the way. Then we're going to put it all together and get it mixed. And then I'll pour them, and then we'll move on with breakfast. So I'm going to roughly take out half. It's not going to hurt this recipe if you have a little more or a little less. But roughly leave in the 8 ounces that I'm going for. Boom. And then I'm going to pour that blueberry mixture, the Jell-O, right into the bowl. You could put your whipped cream right from into here. Thank you so much, Terry. Right into here and mix it. But we're using this system here. Oops. Let's get your paddle back on. I'm vertically challenged. Okay. Hold on. So I made a cherry one of these not long ago. It was so good. So I'm like, what else do I got? I got blueberry. We're gonna mix it in. So again, this was just 1 6-ounce package of the blueberry Jell-O, a cup of boiling water. I mixed it, then added in a cup of cold. Mixed it really good. Put it in the fridge for a soft set. About a half an hour. You just want it to get cool. You want it to be cool. All right, then after that half hour, I'm adding in 8 ounces roughly of whipped cream that we just made. You could get it right out of a tub, make your life easier. No judgment. So now I'm gonna mix that together really good. Much easier in the mixer bowl, so than using your hands. It's splatted and you go. Okay, when it's where you're satisfied, we now have a substance here that has to set, but we're gonna put them in little bowls and they'll set a little quicker. And you can do that to any Jell-O. It's really good too, guys. And you can do it with the low fat, no sugar Jell-O too. And then don't put any powdered sugar in your whipped cream when you make it. Sugar free, if you're into that. If you need it. Okay, we'll move this out. I'll get the little dishes. We'll get them poured. Then I'm going to do loaded breakfast burritos. So I'm going to make some bacon cut up the bacon, fry that up. We're going to fry up some potatoes, do some green pepper, red pepper, onion, and some scrambled eggs. We're going to throw all that together with some cheese into some burritos, or a tortilla, and call it a burrito. That's the plan. I have 5 today, including myself, that we're cooking for. But I really did want to do another batch of these Jell-Os because they're so delicious. And I didn't get out my bowls or dishes, so you're going to have to just be patient. Fast forward. I don't even know what I have. What do we got? it. We got all kinds of them. We'll use these. I have 8 of the same, but I'm not going to make you wait and dig them out. I'll just get some going here. And if you put a little whipped cream on top, which is the plan with that excess whipped cream, they're really yum. So I really only need however many more. Let's see what I got on the ready. What's on the ready? These 3 will work as well. See if I can get 3 more. At the minimum, I need 2 because there's 5 of us today. The set I have of 8, well, they're really tiny anyway. I think we'll get 1 more. Is it equal? No. That'll be our tester in case these others don't set quick enough. It'll set faster than the others. All right, then I'm going to put them in my refrigerator and we'll move on with food. But I do have to get them in the fridge or they will never set. They're really good, I promise. It's a, you know, I'm not a big Jell-O fan just because of the texture for me. Put the cream in it, it's different. Gets past that Jell-O thing, if you have that thing like I do. All right, and then those are nice looking. Okay, but we're really here for breakfast burritos, correct? Let's do it. I was gonna start with some bacon. And right here. Let's get this warmed up. I have some bacon right here. I don't know, roughly, I don't know. Let's see what we got left. Probably ½ a pound if I was to guess. If I'm guessing, be about ½ a pound. So since I'm gonna put these in burritos, I'm gonna, instead of cutting it up or crumbling it after, I'm just gonna chop it right now. Because for me, that's easier. And since I'm just doing bits, we're gonna just do it right here on the stove. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Let me scooch. Scooching for views. There we go. My birds have woke up. If you're wondering, I have 3 Conure parrots. They're a large budgie or parakeet or a small parrot. And that's basically how they sound all day. Right now they're saying we want out of our cage, which they will get that time as soon as Mom's done today. All right. We also have 1 budgie. A little blue. They're all commingled. They're a little family. Rowdies, I tell you. All right, I'm gonna wash this hand. Keep an eye on my bacon for me. I'll be back in probably, see if I can do it in 30 seconds. I bet I'm faster than this. Don't let it burn, guys. In case you're wondering, my sink is behind the camera. It's awesome. But you got to clean up. Plus, it's my favorite knife, and I want to use it for everything today. I have others, but do you have a favorite knife, you guys? All right, now that the Jell-O's in and the bacon's cooking, how's everybody doing? Welcome in. My name is Shannon, if you're new here. If you're not, you probably already know that. If you're wondering, why are you dressed up? Because it's October, and I'm kind of a kid at heart. And I like to dress up. So we dress up every live stream through October. Me, my little mouse in my pocket. Anyway, I have fun with it. So next week as well. So welcome in. Right now I've got the Jell-O cups setting. And we've got bacon cooking. When this bacon comes out, I'm going to use the same pan and we're going to fry up our potatoes. I'm also going to do, not all of this, it's huge. So is this one. So part of each of these, but not yet. And I'm not peeling the potatoes today. We're just chopping them. Just chopping. Maybe I do need a 2-burner induction. I was wondering why I would do that. Do I need it? No. Okay. I have a whole stove over here. So I scrubbed out my russet potatoes really good. Scrubbed them really well. Oh, I almost dropped the potato. So I'm gonna dice them pretty, not tiny, but slightly smaller than bite size. Because nobody wants a giant potato, right? When you're taking a bite of a burrito. Maybe you do. So we're gonna get these 2 done. And then I'm just doing a scrambled egg. Warming up the tortillas that are already cooked. They're made. I didn't make them. I bought them that way. So I would like to make my own tortillas. But I want to get one of those tortilla thingies, you know? I feel like I have to have one of those. It's like I want to do sushi as well, but you need one of those rollers. I got plans, guys. I think I might overestimate the potato ratio, but maybe I'll just do 2 more. So welcome in. Thank you for stopping in. If you wouldn't mind just giving a like and a subscribe, it's free. Just hang out. I do videos, a few a week. I try to connect with the community that way. And usually recipes. You know, you don't need a breakfast burrito recipe, but I do have a lot of other recipes that I do that I share. I also post my live streams, so any past live stream is also on my page. You can check out. And recipes, obviously. So every Sunday at 11 a.m. I go live right here in the kitchen doing brunch. A lot of breakfast because I go live in the evening, and I have for almost 2 years. So we do a lot of dinners. So I'm always happy to do something a little different. We have breakfast for dinner on occasion, but we're usually having dinner for dinner. Does anybody ever have dinner for breakfast? Huh. Maybe on not this one, but the next live from now. Because every other Sunday I do a double live. So the live today is just a onesie. We could do that on one of those kind of lives. Or I could. One more potato. So I overshot by 2 potatoes. But it's alright. It's a lot of potatoes. For some reason when you dice them, it's a lot less than when you mash them. I would need twice that to mash and have enough. So welcome in everybody. I'm just cooking up a little bit of bacon here. Big Daddy Cupcakes, that is my husband, Dustin. He is in the chat to answer questions. I have a lot of friends in the chat, so if you are getting answered by somebody other than me, it's because they're there to help me with the chat. Because I have to cook and I can't really read words. I can kind of see a little bit, but not much. So, and that's how most of my lives are. Dustin on our other channel, he talks to everybody and we talk over each other and all kinds of shit goes down. But here, it's just kind of me bantering with myself. Which honestly I would do whether you were here or not. So welcome to my self-talking and self-soothing kitchen. So far we just got this bacon over here. When it's done, I'm going to remove it and we're going to put the potatoes right in there. While this finishes cooking though, I'm going to go ahead and get the cheese grated because I need to grate cheese. I used all my cheese resources last night in our dinner. Like every little bit of extra cheese we had. And all the little bits left. Now I have no cheese. But I did get a new block today, so we are going to we're going to grate it. Cheese. Now I'm going to do about half now because for time reasons. I'm not going to use probably half, but I am going to grate half. Because you never know, maybe we need cheese at lunch. So we have last night's leftovers for lunch. It's brunch. Nobody's eating again until dinner. Put the word out to the fam. Just kidding. Don't burn your bacon. Don't burn your bacon. Can you see me through the clouds? Welcome in. My name is Shannon. I live in Oregon. I was pretty much raised here since I was a little kid. I love it. The weather today is, you could call it partially cloudy. You could call it partially sunny. You could call it sprinkles. You could call it showers. We don't really call it rain until, it's an all-day event. So we haven't had rain yet this season. We've just had sprinkles and showers. So basically wear rain boots and bring a hood everywhere you go. Waterproof. That's how we do it. But we've had a pretty long summer. It's been nice. All looking outside. It's the right time of year for the weather we're having. I don't know what your weather's like where you're at, but that's ours. So I don't know. This is about a half a pound of bacon. It was thin sliced. I chopped it into little pieces. We're cooking it up. Over here I'm going to turn this. I'm going to have to come over there. I could reach if I burned myself. We're not going to burn ourselves. We'll just go that way. Okay? Over here. Then we're going to do cheese and bacon at the same time. And we're going to use my favorite gadget and get our cheese done. Maybe we get the cheese done before I got to pull that bacon. That's the goal. And then when the bacon's done, we're going to put the potatoes in there. And we got more to do, but we got to get this shit done. Come on. Just kidding. Just kidding. Hope everybody's having a great day. So far, when you go live at 11, there's not a lot of time to think about your day yet. So far my day's okay. Like I get up and I'm starting already running, Maybe you don't know, but some days you start running and other days you don't. Sunday is our run day. All right, we're gonna just grate. Can you see my grate? I see smoke or steam. Steam. You're already gonna do it. Sometimes it needs a little help. It's cheese. We like our bacon fairly crispy, cooked all the way. Some people don't. Some people be like, oh, that's good. And I'm like, no. Cook it. All right, let's do it. Cheese. Hopefully, if you're patient, it doesn't clog. The one thing about me, I lack patience. Oh, see, you just give it a little and then let it work itself out. But I like to just shove it and be done. Patience. I get it now. Patience is a virtue, guys. I didn't know. Don't burn your bacon. Getting done. Everything's getting done. I'll be shooting it over there, rude. Anyway, I always do my cheese like this, usually. I'll buy Parmesan, freshly grated already. But, okay, we gotta hurry up, cheese. We gotta get the bacon off, cheese. One more little stick of it. So that's about a pound of cheese, way more than I need. But I buy it in the 2-pound block for whatever damn price it is this week. And then we grate it up. This is mild cheddar. That's what I use mostly. But I also will get mozzarella, pepper jack, Monterey Jack, all those things too. Which is why last night's dinner had a little bit of all the cheeses, because we were using it all up. We're done. All right. And it's super easy to clean as well. It'll go in your dishwasher if yours is working. We're still on the Fritz over here. I don't like hand washing cheese graters. That and the mixer blades. I don't like hand washing those either. Like, I'll run a whole load just to not wash those. I don't know about you. Or like, yeah, those are my main things. Okay, done with cheese and chit-chatting about what I don't like. What I do like is this bacon. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to get something to get it out of there. Something like this. Because it's, you know, by the time I get my shit together, it's going to definitely be time. I'm going to turn my camera back another little bit to where we were. There we go. My arm's too short to do it that way, so we just do it that way. All right, let's get the bacon out and the potatoes in before we have a problem. It's a small window of problem or no problem. So is everybody else eaten already? I'm not really a breakfast eater, so this is actually good. Oh shit, it's gonna just go right through there. It's like, ha, lady, ha. Real funny. Real funny. Whatever, we're just gonna make it work now. I just gotta get it out. Get it out of the pan. I'm committed to this tiny little utensil I'm using. Committed. I am a committed person. Once I start with the wrong tool, I'm like, hey, we're going for it. Maybe that's called stubborn. I don't know. But they are perfectly cooked. I got them out just in time. And then I'm going to just throw in the potatoes right in that grease. Because why not? And probably add some more grease. Because that might not be enough and it's getting real hot. So let's do it. Let's add some, a little bit. Cool that shit off while I get my shit together. Our potatoes have been washed. I left the peels on. When I do breakfast burritos or breakfast potatoes, for some reason, I want those peels. Are you hot enough? Yeah. It's like, hell yeah, I'm hot. Anyway, I like the peels on when I do breakfast potatoes. I don't know why. It feels breakfasty. Okay, crank the heat a little now because we cooled it off. Welcome in, everybody. My name's Shannon, if you don't know. Welcome back if you've been here before. We're doing breakfast burritos. This is bacon bits we just cooked in that pan. Then we pulled out, added a little more vegetable oil, and now we're going to fry up these potatoes. Now, when those are a good amount done, I will add in the onion and peppers. I'm going to do a little red pepper and a little green pepper. These are not little, these are big. So we're going to just use part of them. I already washed them. We need a new board. It's Terry here. Yellow it is. I got a little yellow one, Terry. It came in my new pack. So I'm going to leave it over here. It shouldn't bother your view too bad. Okay. Try to accommodate. I was like, can you pull the yellow one out and give me 2 blue ones? They wouldn't do it. They're like, no, lady, you're crazy. Let's get it a little hotter. Okay. You can crank it up now. Okay, peppers. That's just the cheese, but let's wash it off. I'm not using the whole thing right now. Okay, back in biz. Maybe I need to sharpen it, but for a pepper, we're good. A pepper and an onion. A couple peppers. All right. I'm also going to do a red pepper. I have to concentrate when I'm cutting. I can't talk. This piece might want to be rinsed off. I don't know what it's doing. Ooh. It's got dirt in there. Always wash that piece really good. This one wasn't like that. But this red one's like, ew. Gross. It's just dirt, guys. It's just dirt. God made dirt. Dirt won't hurt. I don't know if that's true anymore, but I used to believe that when I was a kid. It will hurt, actually, especially if they're like... Anyway, let's not talk about it. Many ways. See, now as an adult, I totally would question it. As a little kid, I was like, it's okay, all right. So gullible. Okay, so we cleaned our peppers. And we're only going to use, I don't know, probably literally we'll just use the ends of those and save these for my next meal. When I need peppers. We don't need a lot, just some. Potato down. 2 points. All right, so let me show you my little Jell-O cups in case you're new and you didn't know. These are the Jell-O cups. They're really cute. They're really tasty. But it's super easy to make. We're going to top it with some whipped cream. Until then, they're setting. So I'm going to chop up these and throw them in with the potatoes, but not yet. I'm going to let those get much crisper before we add in the peppers. And I don't want them real big. Dice them as small as you can without, hurting yourself. Concentrate. There we go. Yeah, that's even more than I need. I mean, that's enough. We don't even need this one, guys. We'll save that. These are huge peppers. We'll just do that much of the red. There we go. Now, when I was a kid, I didn't like onions, and my mom would, appease me and not put the onions in. Sorry, Mom. I like them now. And luckily, my kids like them, so. I was kind of a picky little shit. Okay, so we're doing breakfast burritos carefully. And next we're going to do the potatoes. My Jell-O cups are already done. My whipped cream we made already. I'm going to do an onion next. And again, just like a slice of onion. We don't got to over onion. A little onion is going to be fine. Big Daddy Cupcakes is so quiet. The birds are not quiet. Let's just sit back and listen to my world. Do you hear them? Like they were squawking at me before 9 o'clock. Rude. It's Mom's quiet time, guys. Eek, eek, eek. They're like, are you cutting up veggies in there, not bringing them to us? All right, I can probably put, ouch, that's hot. Put the peppers in there. And then we'll cut up the onion. Get it in there. Oops. It's all going together anyway, but I will cook the. I will be cooking the eggs separate. I mean, you can throw them in there, but I'm not gonna. Right now, I'm looking for the onion. Here it is. I couldn't find it. This was the smallest onion in my arsenal today. So, it's the one. It's the one. I just take the whole next level. Can you give me shit? You go too then. You're out of here. If everybody's having a good Sunday, I don't know what you got planned, but my plan today was to go live. So when I'm done with my live, I have other plans. There's always things to do. I'm trying to get this out of the way. Let's get the onion done. And then all the veggies are cut up. The cheese is grated. The bacon is cooked. The cups are in the fridge. We're good. We're going to do up some eggs. And I'm not using all of this, but I'm going to get it cut up now while we're cutting. Carefully. We're going to throw a handful in there. That's it. Just a handful. For me. You can put as many as you like in there or none at all. Alright, so we're going to set this aside and I will package it up into a container and use it next time I need an onion. Woohoo, just like the extra cheese, whipped cream, and peppers. I have a whole meal ready for dinner almost. What are we making? I don't know. I probably should think about that and get the chicken out of the freezer. Anybody else need to go get some meat out of your freezer for dinner? It's not too late. Okay, hello. I had to do all that, but now I'm back to you. And we are making breakfast burritos. I cut up about half a pound of bacon and fried it in this pan. That's what this is here. So crispy. Then I removed it, added a little bit of vegetable oil to the bacon grease, and threw in my diced potatoes. Just russet potatoes that I scrubbed clean and diced up. I let them cook, I don't know, till tender or, 10 minutes. And then I added in some diced red pepper, bell pepper, and green bell pepper. And a little bit of white onion. Oh, yellow onion, actually. Onion. I'm going to set this back over there. I just wanted to show you what I was doing. Now, we're going to wrap them in tortillas. Did I make them? No. I just bought the big ones here. I don't know what size they are. Oh, 8-inch. 8-inch? No, 8 tortillas. So I don't know what size. They look bigger than 8. It doesn't clearly say, but whatever. Maybe it says somewhere. Anyway, all I'm doing with these, I'm going to save the bag. That's the smart thing to do because when you don't use them all, you have to put them back. We only have 5, but I'm going to heat all 8 up right now. All I'm going to do is put them on my flat pan and put them on my stove top here on low. Right at this moment. And then kind of flip them every once in a while till they're nice and warm. That's what I'm going to do with those. Potatoes I'm cranking up. We're going to get them crispy. We're getting them just crispy. The right amount of crispy. Smells pretty dang good over here. Now some seasoning. We should season some shit, right? Let's do it. I'm going to use, if I can find it. Oh yeah, there it is. This stuff. I like this stuff or the Sloppy Old Mama. Now I have some Sloppy Old Mama, but she's up at the top for some reason. Somebody slapped her up there and I can't reach. So I literally just bought this one because of that. Ouch. But either way, I did a taster. I tasted them side by side, and to me, they taste very similar. And I think I paid like less than $5 for this big thing of this. If you haven't tried it, which you probably have, I just tried it last year when I made jambalaya for the first time in March. I know. I'm a West Coast girl. I didn't even know about this shit. Like, what happened? Nobody told me about it. So if you haven't tried it, because you're from the West Coast or somewhere that doesn't know about it, this should be in your fridge. This should. Everybody should have it. And just season accordingly. And it's salty. Let me see. It's pretty salty. So adjust your salt. You may not even need salt. If you're a low sodium person, be careful. I should be, but we all should. Keep salt in moderation. Alright. They're not crispy yet. They're cooked. So if we just be a little more patient here, we can get them crispy. Again, that patience thing pops up. So we grated about a pound of cheese. I'm not using that much, but we did grate that much. We did some Jell-O cups there in the fridge. We also did some whipped cream, so I'm going to put this away. We have some extra whipped cream because I did more than I needed for the Jell-O cups themselves. This is probably for the tops of those Jell-O cups, but let's get it in the fridge. The Jell-O cups I speak of are these. Right here. Oh, it's not set. I'm going to spill it in my food. That would be bad. So let's put it away. What that was a 6-ounce blueberry Jell-O. I mixed it with 1 cup of very hot water until, it dissolved. And then I added a cup of cold water. Mixed that in really well. And then I put it in the fridge to get it cooled for about a half an hour. Then I whisked in 8 ounces of whipped cream. And that's why it's creamy looking like that. You can do that with any type of Jell-O. I did it with cherry for the first time, no, strawberry for the first time a couple weeks ago. And I'm like, yeah, there's always, so now I have Jell-O plans. There's never much of Jell-O until now. I don't even know the last time I ate Jell-O, honestly. But there's so many things you can do with it once you know about it. So I'm going to learn. So this was the one I used because it was in my cabinet. I don't know why I had it. I was like, cool. Now let's get our eggs together. These are warming up. How many eggs do I need? There's 5 of us. So maybe 5. I don't know. What do you guys think? We need a bigger bowl. We'll start with 5. That's like 1 egg each. It's going in your burrito. It's not the main course, right? Let's see. Let's see how 5 feel. Whoosh. for a look. And I'm just scrambling these bad boys. Because we already got the bacon, the potatoes, the onion, the peppers, the seasoning. Excuse me. I don't know. It feels like the right thing is to do six. Because it's an even number. I'm kind of an even person. I like everything's got to be even. Don't give me a 3, bro. Don't give me a 5. Gotta be 4 or 6 or 8. I know. All right. 6 it is today. And let's use the tiny whisk. Just because it was right here and we can use it now. It's just a tiny whisk. So welcome in everybody. My name is Shannon and hi, my channel is Oregon Family Cooking. I live in Oregon.
There's 4 of us, by the way.
Well, there's 4. Skylar went home. Oh shit, now I got too many eggs. Just kidding. For some reason last night during my live I felt like it was Sunday. It's so weird. It was not. It wasn't Sunday.
Hello, everybody.
Big Daddy Cupcakes in the flesh.
Still cleaning out my truck, though.
Oh, were you cleaning out your truck?
Couple minutes.
He's always working, guys.
I'll be back.
So add a little milk or cream. All right. He's going back to work. He's always working. Which is good, I reckon. Okay, I always add just a splash of milk. Today I did heavy cream. Hi, welcome in. Anyway, I think I was saying, I'm Shannon. This is my kitchen. Our channel is Oregon Family Cooking. I go live every Sunday at 11 a.m. here on TikTok. I do brunch with Shannon, because it's me. We live in Oregon. Dustin and I have been together over 30 years. We're actually going to hit our 35 years in April. That's a big one, guys. I don't know why. And yeah, we have 2 sons. One is 17 and one is 30. And we're just a little family here, getting by, just like the rest of y'all. Ooh. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling like that's good. Flipping enough. So let's get them out of the grease so they can, get out of the grease while we finish up the eggs. I wonder where I put it. Somebody put it away for me. Oh, it's probably over here. Yes. I knew where it was when I realized I didn't put it away. Thank you for putting it away, guys. So what I'm going to do is just drain this grease right onto this plate. Well, not all the grease, but I'm going to get my potatoes out and into the colander. It's metal. Get out as much of that grease as I can. And add a little salt to it, and then that's that. Now, if it was just bacon grease, I'd be saving the grease, but I added vegetable oil to the grease, so it's gone. I'm done. I'm done with you. And it did a good job. We got our value out of that. Okay, ta-da. Turn that off and get it off the heat so I don't have a bigger mess to clean up later. That's no fun. Actually, that pan's nice to clean. It's not so bad. Grease free. All right. I don't know. You see all that grease on my plate there? Of course you can. Some salt while it's in this sticky state. Sticky, greasy state. Let's taste one, shall I? Without getting burned. Hold on. Ooh, that's hot for my fingers. It's gonna be hot for my mouth. Approved. Excellent. So we got bacon bits. We got tortillas. And we got our potato mixture over there. Now let's do up these eggs. And we also did our cheese and all our goods. So we're in good shape. Breakfast burritos don't have to take long, but you know, I'm on a camera and I gotta do things in a casual type way here. All right. My favorite pan for eggs. Where'd you go? Oh, right here. First, get your favorite pan, whatever it is. I don't like to use my cast iron when I do eggs. I just don't. I like to do my non-stick. I'm out of bacon grease, so we're just going to use a little butter. I mean, we could use what's in the bottom of that pan, but no thanks. We're starting with fresh. Fresh. Just a little butter. It's just eggs. It's just eggs. You don't got to over butter. I'm telling myself as I over butter. You could also, since it's non-stick, you could just literally spray it a little. I've never tried it without doing it. I wonder if it would stick. I don't know. No, I should probably get the whisk. I should get the whisk, at least for the beginning. I don't whisk it the whole time. I'm at whisk. I gotta think of a joke when I'm whisking. Get in the pan. So what? 6 eggs, a splash of heavy cream. Whisked it really well. And then we're gonna just let it cook. I have turned it up a little. It's probably medium high right now. At the moment. And definitely, don't you go in there. I'm gonna be adding salt and pepper at the end. And that's pretty much all I'm adding at this level because this is going with all the other food we ate. Personally, I wouldn't just like, you know, yeah, I like scrambled eggs, but I'd do way more if I was just eating scrambled eggs, but we're not. We're doing the whole spiel. So over here, we've got our potatoes that are draining out all the grease and goods. It was potatoes, a green pepper, red pepper, onion, all fried up in the bacon grease from this bacon that we did. You better taste it. Perfect. Over here I got my tortillas. I didn't make them. I just bought them. They're warming up on my flat pan here. Ooh, that's hot. So that they're ready to roll. Bullshit, don't scorch your eggs. Big Daddy don't like scorched eggs. Don't scorch your eggs. It's true, scorched eggs are kind of gross. That's how I used to know they were done when I was younger. I didn't know. Then I met Dustin and he said, those are gross. Quit doing that to your eggs.
Truck's done.
Oh good, I'm so glad your truck is done.
Jeez.
Awesome.
Such a mess.
Dirty. You're a dirty guy. Can you turn the background off there?
Oh, sorry. Forgot I'm here. Live.
He forgot I was live. Like he thought he was just watching somebody live. That's cool. Okay, I'm actually turning off the heat at this point because we don't need any more heat.
Michael's going to be back in a couple of minutes here, like a minute, probably right now. He wants to know why you don't work.
Oh, shit. Really, Michael? Oh. First of all, you can tell me what your job is.
Tracy's waiting for him.
Oh, is Tracy here? I'm sorry, I didn't know Tracy. I'm so glad you're here. You should tell me. I should have seen you.
Just did.
Hi, Joan. If it was closer, I could probably read it. Welcome in, everybody. We don't care about Michael or that fly that just came and tried to have some breakfast. Where'd that fucker come from? He probably came with you from the outside. Why do we still have flies around? It's like it's marginal weather outside. Shouldn't they be gone by now? All the spiders are coming in. They're like, it's cold out here. I'm glad to see you today, Tracy. It's been a little bit since you've come over here and seen me. I know you've been busy. You're probably busy right now. But thank you. I'm excited to see you. Thank you to everybody who's here, actually. I appreciate you. I'm getting ready to wrap these up because I cooked all the elements. I'm going to lay it out here for you to see, and then we're going to roll them up. I'm glad everybody's doing well. Thanks for coming by. And, you know, what was the question? Why I don't work?
Yeah.
How does he know I don't work? I mean, how does he know?
Because you were saying, all he does is work.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's true. That's true. Did you hear the part that we were together for almost 35 years in April? So, you know, you don't know the whole story, bro. Calm down. Anyway, working is different to everybody, right? So, I'm just very low paid at my job currently. All right, so what we got? Hey, I thought you were taking care of this friend of mine. Just kidding, we don't need to.
That's your case. He wants you working now, like right now.
Oh.
I said you were working.
My bad.
You're doing right now.
Not really. Okay, so, oh, that's hot. Are you ready to have yours, my Mr. Man? I was going to get this grease off that plate. Dirty another plate. We just lost our. Okay, so I've got eggs. I've got potato. Let's do that. And then potatoes over here. Okay. Cheese, literally right here. Don't worry. There's plenty of cheese. And bacon. And Dustin's going to want ketchup on his because that's how he rolls.
That's how I roll.
Do you want to make yours yourself and show your face to the crowd? No. Are you being shy today?
Nobody wants to see that.
Shit. Can we do polls? All right, you can call DJ over, please. And you have to use your phone because... Okay, I'm going to put a layer of cheese. I don't know if you can see what's going down in the underground. We're doing cheese. You can throw it together however the hell you want. There's no right or wrong way. It's a burrito. An egg.
She works 24/7, right?
True. Thank you. There's just, you know, if you hang out long enough, you hear what our story is, and then you learn.
Jordan went for a little skateboard action.
Oh, is he out? All right, well, he can eat when he gets here. He can eat when he gets here. More, or is that good?
A little bit more.
Oh, right here. Okay. I think you need a little more right there.
No, that's too close to the end.
Too close to the end. My bad. That's why you should always just dish your own up, because then you get to put exactly what you want. And I wouldn't salt it. I salted the goods.
How about pepper it?
Well, there's never enough pepper in your world. A little bit of pepper. I'm already sneezing from it. A little bit of pepper. I can never over pepper food here. You're already making me sneeze from your over peppering. Why do I always get the last of the thing? And that's the thing. See how that was the last? But watch. It wasn't. Sometimes I'll have two last and a third one open. I won't mention who does that. I don't know. It's a thing. His mother was like that too. If it was the last, she had all kinds of lasts in her fridge. I'm like, just throw it away, Mom. Just eat it. It's one bite. Here, babe. Here, babe. All right. So, did you call over the oldest son? Because I know he's probably hungry.
No.
Our oldest son lives close.
Making my burrito.
Oh my gosh.
Do that real quick.
Well, you have to because my phone's in use. And yeah, usually what I do at this point is I get my plate, I go sit down, and then they come and join me after they get their plates. But since I'm on lives, my kids don't like to be on camera, and I respect that. So, I'm doing it for him because he's perfectly capable. The other child's out skateboarding, which means he's working out and getting his cardio in. He'll be back really hungry, and he can just dish it up.
Freaking delicious.
Right? A little more cheese. Oh, we forgot bacon. Bacon, shmakin', what you making? Okay, babe, would you like ketchup on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my only question about it. And if you weren't here, I'd have did it. Okay. I'll wrap it like a burrito. Guess it is a burrito. There you go. No silverware required.
Do you need the guest plate?
No silverware even required on this meal. All right, I'll make mine and then we'll sign. Oh, well, let me see my little dessert cup. Hold on. That was cheese for my hand. All right, yeah, my dessert cups I think have to set a little bit more. Well, this one that was a half is maybe done.
Christina wants a plate.
Christina, coming right up. We're very generous. Okay, so I made these. I'm gonna whipped cream them. And taste it and let you know what I think. Let you know what I think. I have to sing it. It just comes out better. I don't know if that's set all the way. I know this one is. So that was a blueberry Jell-O with 1 cup hot water. You know, the whole deal. Mix it in. When it's mixed in, you add a cup of cold water. Set that in your fridge to set and cool for like half an hour. Only about a half an hour just to cool. Pull it out. Add 1 cup. No. Pull it out, whip in 8 ounces of whipped cream, and mix it really well. Then pour it into your dishes. I made a pie out of it not too long ago with the strawberry. Oh, so good. So anyway, it just makes Jell-O better. Let me try it. It's not completely set, but I'm willing to try it. Hell yeah. Like even at that level, it's so good. Okay, I'm gonna let that go back in and set. But that was the idea. The blueberry cups today. And yeah, I really liking that Jell-O with the whipped cream. It's delish. All right, so while we're heading out today, I will dish up my burrito. I did my Jell-O cups. I will post a recipe about how to make that. I might have already did that this week, but it's a strawberry Jell-O dish. Right? And then we did today, I did not make the burritos, I just warmed them up. We did grate some fresh cheese. We made some bacon bits. We did some eggs. This is just scrambled eggs. Nothing fancy.
Who else feels like closing time should be playing right now?
Closing time. Then these are my diced potatoes, green onion, and green pepper, red pepper, onion. Not all of them, yeah, that's it. And some seasoning. I used Tony's Creole. A little more cheese. That's how I want it. A little ketchup. I want ketchup too. Are we weird for putting ketchup on it? I don't think so. And that's what we had today, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to enjoy my burrito because I'm hungry now. I'll be back next Sunday. We will be doing Brunch with Shannon 11 a.m. every Sunday until further notice. If you want to see a replay of a previous live stream, you can do that. It's on my page. I also post videos, a few throughout the week, usually recipes. So thank you so much. If you have not liked, please give me a thumbs up in the chat and don't forget to subscribe. So everybody have a wonderful day. Oh, there's one thing I wanted to mention while I have people. There's a local high school here in my town, not my town, but in my state of Oregon, Lebanon High School. There's a link in my link tree, which is on my profile page. So if you go to my profile, hit link tree, the very top thing is to vote for Lebanon High School getting a new stadium. T-Mobile is doing a Friday night live. Basically, they're picking a small high school, and there's my burrito going to my son. And anyway, they're in the top 2 right now. 25 schools around the country, small schools that needed new stadiums, are getting the opportunity. And right now, Lebanon's school stadium has been closed. It was built in 1957. It's just not safe anymore. So they've had a fence around it. The kids there have had no stadium. So I'm all about, yay, let's go vote for them. So you can vote every day between now and October 24th. From any email you have. So I have 2 emails. I do it from both every day. So if you wouldn't mind, go check it out. It's totally legit. You can click around and see the other schools. But if you would help out my local school, that would be awesome. So anyway, everybody, thank you for the votes. Thank you for your time. I'll see you next week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.